Hi there and welcome to episode 14 of my Cities XL Platinum Edition Let's Play series. I'm sat here on the hill of my power plants looking out onto my beautiful city. All that this lovely nice big bridge here in the foreground, and then all those lovely high rises in the background. Let's zoom out a little bit and get some perspective on this. Some of my wind farms have lost their propeller things. So, what are we going to do today then in the lovely city of Amazeville? We've got some struggling offices here. I doubt we'll actually ever be able to do anything to them. It's the quality of life that needs improving really, so maybe we could start working on the quality of life in general. Try and get that a little bit... Oh, there are now 2 million inhabitants. I kind of knew that already. But let's have a look at the resources first of all. And what do we actually need to improve on? We need a bit more electricity. We need more manufacturing, more heavy industry. It may be time... Traffic is totally blocked, I know that. It may be time to increase the electricity to actually... Where's electricity now? There it is. To actually build one of these institutes of energy, or energy research labs. So maximum monthly cost is 40 grand. Can't really afford that unless I get some good payout from it. Although I am increasing, yeah, let's go for it anyway. Let's see what it gives me. Do I put it in there, or should I put it out on the outskirts somewhere where we've actually got some good transport links? Let's put it out here somewhere. Kind of want to get rid of these roads eventually. Maybe over here. So hold on, I can build it there, but I can't build it there. That's kind of annoying. That's the worst place for transport. How about over here, next to my institute of whatever that is? What was that one? Waste. Right, so there's my institute of electricity. So electricity should no longer be an issue. I'll give it a few months, let a few months pass by. Then let's have another look. Electricity is now 5. We are now producing an extra 5 electricity. We're losing out on our food industry though now, so is there any way I can increase my food industry? I've got a little bit of land over here that I can utilise. I can't really go inland there. I can go down here though. That's 94%. Let's see if we can squeeze an extra little tiny bit out of that. 95%. Okay, we're going to have to go up here and see if we can squeeze a little bit more out of that. 98%. Okay. 99%. So this should be 100. Okay, that's a cereal farm. And if we go over to here, that should be more than 100. 94, 97, 99, 100. Okay, that's cereal, some more livestock farming. That's over 100 already. That's 94, so how about there? 96. I don't want to get too big. 99. So close. Angle between those two roads are too small. That's annoying. Alright, how about that? That's 100. Okay, now you are going to be 95, so that's kind of annoying. So let's do that for 98. Let's do this for 100. Okay, so that's livestock, vegetable farming. And let's go to there. That's 90. Probably going to have to do something like that, aren't I? So yeah, we've used all of that area up now. So let's do some smaller farms as well then. That's vegetable. We need some market gardening. I feel too small, damn it. This is probably going to be too small as well. Yeah, it is. Okay, so how about here? Is that going to be too small? Yes, it is. Okay, that's fine. Let's go out of this direction then. That's just the one, isn't it? Yep. So let's get another market gardening on the go over here. Let's slow this down a little bit first. And fruit farming, last one. Feel too small. Can't be too small. There you go. Can't really build much else in terms of fruit farming. I don't want you to link up with that. Filter's not too small. How can that be too small? You've got plenty of room. Let's try this then. There we go. That's a long field. And will I be able to fit the last one in here? I don't need to actually, do I? Silo time. Where do I currently not have silo coverage? In this corner over here, maybe? Or in this corner over here. I think one would be better actually up there. So there we've got another silo, and that should help us with our food industry a little bit more. More housing for unskilled workers. Doesn't sound right. Let's have a look at the trade. So we can actually sell a little bit of fuel. Whoops, may as well get rid of that. Skilled workers, we definitely need housing for skilled workers. We don't need housing for unskilled workers, we just need to free some up. Sell a couple of our elites. Need a few executives, but definitely lots of skilled workers there. Electricity we can sell some of. I'll sell 5 of that. Food industry, we are lagging behind a little bit, but we can't actually increase the food industry anymore. If we get some skilled workers on the go, then we can get some heavy industry. In fact, let's get rid of some of the unskilled workers' houses and get some skilled workers instead. I'm going to start with these old houses here. Whoa. We don't need these anymore. They're not connected to roads. No one likes living there. They reduce the quality of life. It's like a big council estate that no one likes, to be honest. What is that place? It's a middle school. We'll leave that there. And what are these? Are these more unskilled workers, low density housing? Yes, so let's get rid of these as well. These are some of the oldest houses in this game. Let's get rid of all of them. It's like heritage sites, World Heritage sites. That's what the game was like 20, 30 years ago. What the city, sorry, was like 20, 30 years ago. This game wasn't obviously here 20, 30 years ago. What's this? This is unskilled workers again. This is all low density unskilled workers houses. I need to get rid of some of this, some more of this stuff. So let's go and just nuke a load of this stuff out of here. We don't need you anymore. I'm going to leave the main roads in, although this road is actually really crap. Do I leave them in there or not? Let's leave them in for now. And I also want to get rid of some sort of high density skilled workers housing as well. Sorry, unskilled workers housing as well, and replace it with skilled workers. So I'm trying to think of where would be best to do that. Probably this area up here, although that's right in the dregs, so maybe take people ages to commute for those ones. I could potentially link that up and make the commute a little bit easier for people nowadays. But I think where I will go is... You know what, I don't need to do that. Let's just build some more high density skilled workers housing. And let's get a large avenue on the inside, no, large avenue on the outside, small avenue on the inside. Armadillos! Oh no, that's expressway. Am I doing that? Expressways and large avenues? Zoning area too large? Let's go up here. Whoops. Let's go up from here. Link up to there. I know it's a grid. I don't particularly like grids, but necessary evil. That's a complete waste of a road. So let's do that again. Housing for skilled workers, high density, free zone, interior road, just a road. Maybe able to get some more houses out of there. Oh, that's exterior road. Oh crap, I've done this all the wrong way round. Oh well. Expressway, road. Whoops. I thought something was going wrong there. Right, let's do that instead. That should hopefully sort out our skilled workers problems. Let's have a quick look at our resource panel. So we need some more manufacturing and some more heavy industry. Can't do much about the food industry anymore, and the water either. Although water, we may be able to build one of those sexy sort of institutes. No, we can't. Is there nowhere else we can build a water pump? I don't think there is. No. So water we are absolutely maxed out on. Trade. Let's have another look at the trade. We've still got loads of unskilled workers. Skilled workers we're pretty much breaking even on now. Wow! Elite, oh no. I thought that was minus 14 on elites, but we're actually selling all 14 of them. So we can get rid of that fuel again. Get rid of some of the electricity, some of the high tech. Offices were down a little bit, but offices are a tricky one to actually sort out. Heavy industry and manufacturing next? Yeah, I think so. And I think that we've pretty much saturated this area up here, so it may be time to start a new heavy industry and manufacturing area. Maybe up here? Something like this? Or up on this side over here. I think it'll look nice up here. So what I'll do is I'm going to imagine these are expressways. This is a massive expressway junction that comes out of here, and I'm going to take another expressway out of here. I'm going to bring him up here somehow. How am I going to get up there? Like this. I need to come back down again as well. Let's see if I can get back down in that sort of... maybe, maybe not. Kind of wants me to go that way. Let's see if I can join up with that now then. Come on, move up. Let's have a bit of a windy expressway there. And then out of here we then want to kind of go around here, and I definitely want to connect to another city over there, and I may do the same over here actually. If I do that over here, and then that is my expressway area. So we now need to do the industry. So it's going to be heavy industry and it's going to be manufacturing industry. So the first one is going to be the heavy industry. Let's get some free zone of that on the go. We're going to do expressways, and in fact we've got the expressways. We're going to do large avenues and small avenues to fill this area up here. Actually, I'm going to put another couple of expressways in first, just to kind of break it up a little bit. So let's go out of here. In fact, I'm just going to build a very simple couple of expressways and get some curves on the go. In fact, I don't particularly want to do that. But I do particularly want to do that, just to make these this look a little bit more interesting, really. And then let's go from this junction as well. Is that going into that junction properly? There we go. And out of here, let's go around to here maybe, and then around to there, and then onto there, and let's come out of here as well. Nope, because there's a cliff there. Okay, let's go out of here just above the cliff, go around the top of the cliff, and then connect to there. Okay, so now it's time to actually get the heavy industry on the go. So we'll start with the heavy industry, high density, and we are doing large avenues and small avenues. So let's start linking them up. Zoning area too large, good start. A little bit less, I think. Nope, a little bit more. That's beautiful. If I can build out of there as well. No, it's not going to like me doing that. If I do that and then maybe connect to there, it'll let me do that, although it may be better if I come this way a little bit more, and then I may be able to, yes, fit 2 rows in the middle as well here. So there's some good heavy industry. I may be able to just fill this in. It's not going to give me much at all, really. In fact, if I change the interior road size to an expressway, it won't be able to fit any roads in at all. So let's just do that and connect those up. And let's see what it actually gives me. It's probably just going to give me, yeah, hardly anything, but fills up the area where there's a cliff. Makes it look a little bit nicer. So there's some good heavy industry on the go already. Let's do one more heavy industry over here, I think. Oh, forgot to change this back down to a small avenue. Fill that in. So there's some good amount of heavy industry. And we also want some manufacturing high density as well. So let's get free zone of manufacturing. Let's go over here. Let's see what that gives me. That's actually quite a nice little area, that. Now, why are you suffering? We need executives. Ah, right, okay, so that's fine. I can give you plenty of executives. Let's get back over here and maybe start thinking about some sort of executive housing. What is my housing like? Available jobs, 4% for the executives, but 97% for home filling rate. We've got lots of jobs for executives and skilled workers though, so we've just done these skilled workers up here, so let's get some executives on the go. High density as usual, and let's extend this way. If I do it from about here, or do I just go for a 2? Yeah, I think I'll just go for a 2-layer thing for my executives. Like that. Copious amount of executive housing. Nope. There. Beautiful. And we'll do some more here as well. Just like that. We will eventually be replacing this road in the middle. That's why I'm leaving a bit of, what do you call it, greenbelt, maybe? Greenbelt land in the middle. So I can replace these with actual highways, motorways, freeways, whatever you want to call them. And I will have one running down here, and I'll have a big junction here, and yeah, it's going to be sexy. These unskilled workers though, let's get rid of these. Got far too many unskilled workers at the moment. And far too many unskilled workers living in nice low density housing. So we'll get rid of these. What are these guys? These are still unskilled workers, and it's medium density, so it's not too bad. Not as bad as before. This is the high density unskilled workers over here. I'm happy to leave them as they are. We may replace these medium density ones as well very soon. We've got plus 20,000 now, all of a sudden, so we're doing quite well in that regard. So what do you guys need now? You still need executives. You still need executives. Do we really still need executives? Where's my available jobs? 1% for executives. And we've... For some reason you think you're not connected to a road. Why would you think you're not connected to a road? You are connected to a road. Hate it when they do this. That's 5 buildings that think they're not connected to a road, which is very annoying. So let's try those again then. Housing, executives, high density, single zone. Build one there. I thought there was one there. No, one there though. One there. One there and one there. And that should sort me out for my executives. Oh, -10 on manufacturing now. So I've suddenly sorted out all of my heavy industry and not putting it anywhere. So let's get the manufacturing on the go again. Industry, manufacturing, high density, free zone. So large avenues, small avenues, that's fine. So let's go out of here, up that hill there, and could do with getting 2 layers. So let's go a little bit further up, a little bit further up. Oh, that is 2 layers. Okay, let's get a little bit lower down so we can fit as many in as we can. That looks beautiful. Yep, I'm liking that. And then we'll go out of here as well. In fact, should we just fill this whole area in? Like this. Yeah, I'm not too disappointed with that. And then we want some over here as well. I might just go for a 2-layer thing there. It's not quite 2 layers. A little bit wider. That's much better. Oh, that looks lovely. Lovely row of buildings there. So that should sort out my manufacturing as well. And suddenly plus 40,000 in the in the money. Not enough tourism. Don't care about tourists. They can go away. This isn't a tourist city. This is a business city. We do business here. This is serious business. Ha ha ha! Business. So it looks like we're down on the skilled workers again. Everything seems to be going quite well here, though. -6 on the manufacturing, but once we've filled these buildings, we should be pretty alright. Pretty alright. Elites we're selling. So yes, we need lots of executives and skilled workers. Unskilled workers, we've suddenly only 3 ahead, so no more deleting of the unskilled workers buildings. Unskilled workers houses. But more creation of skilled workers and executives houses, especially the skilled workers. And we have the perfect spot. I think we'll get rid of this as well, actually. Even if it is to replace it with whoops, bulldozer. Even if it is to replace it with skilled workers housing, but it's definitely time to remove the medium density. I'm tempted to build some better road links here straight away. It's always risky doing something like that. Do I go ahead and do that now while I've got plus 38,000 coinage? Or not? I'd be taking a massive risk doing it. You know what? Let's try it. First of all, I need to build some other temporary roads elsewhere. So let's get a large avenue to link here and curve that around to there. And so this is going to be one big road, so we also need a large avenue to come out of here and link onto there. And this road is going to go down here, and then there's going to be a crossroads here. It's going to go into this road here, and the other one's going to come out of here and go around there. So we need another, maybe a bridge over here somewhere, I think. So let's go and build a bridge. Bridge. Large avenue bridge. I know how to... Why do you always tell me this? So that's what I want to do. So if I build you to there, first of all, and then I bring you around here, and then I kind of snap you onto there. That's beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to do. So there's one bridge, and because I'm going to come through here, what I may do is I might stop here and have a kind of motorway going this way, but I'll need some sort of link between there and there. So am I able to build a bridge across here? I don't think I will. No. It's a tricky one. Cannot be placed on the water. I built that road too close to the water, unfortunately. So it looks like I won't have a bridge on that side. So that's going to cause issues for transportation in the short term. But the rest of it seems to be okay. What's all this stuff here? Is this... That's city service, that's sheriff's office. That's a load of shops. That's medium density for skilled workers. Kind of want to get rid of most of this and replace it with high density, actually. But first things first, let's slow this right down and build, or bulldoze first, the... Alright, so we're going to bulldoze this, we're going to bulldoze this, we're going to bulldoze this, and we're going to bulldoze... We're not going to bulldoze that. We are going to bulldoze that, and that, that, and that, and that. and we're going to cut through here. There's going to be a big crossroads here, so we're going to bulldoze all of this and these as well. So I need to kind of do this quite fast because I imagine the city will be complaining very soon that they're not connected to anything whatsoever. So let's get transportation on the go, fast lanes, and let's start with the big clover. And hold the shift key and moving the mouse. Right, so I can rotate like that. So which way do I want this to go? I kind of want it to go just tiny bit of rotation, hardly any, but it's not letting me, it won't let me rotate a tiny amount. Maybe if I zoom in and there's no lag. Okay, so I think that is probably, no, that's not what I want to do though. That's more like it. That is more like what I want to do. So if I shove that here, say, and then get the highway. We'll come around here and up to here, I think. Put it to there to start with, and then we'll also do a very large interchange, which doesn't work for reasons. This is why I hate the old highway thing. Already demolished that. Let's go for the transportation again, get the highway up. Let's try and do the very large interchange first. Here, like this, maybe. And we also want the simple interchange to come out of there. So we'll have the highway coming around here, simple interchange there, and also it will come around here, and we'll have the simple interchange here, and we'll get the highway that comes around through the gap here, and connects up to that. And this is the town hall, so we need a road here actually, because we're currently losing out on all of our money. I want a small avenue just to join this road up here. Like that. Everything should be joined up again, so we may start gaining money. Minus 200,000 is not a good place to be. So let's get the expressway to join up with this road here. And also to join up with, I wanted to join up with that road, so we may have to delete this road first, actually. Or, no I don't, I want to just, right, let's delete this road. And then we'll get an expressway from here, curve it all the way around to there, and we'll also get an expressway out of there and join onto there, like that. Now the next step is to get this from here all the way up to here. Now, what's the best way to do this? See, I wanted to go all the way into there, but I've kind of screwed myself over a little bit there by building it so small. So it's potentially I may have to just improvise a little and just have, I could have a nice junction here actually. If if I get rid of these roads for start, and then I build a good transportation, get a fast lane. Let's do one of these again. Like that is perfect. Oh, yep, that's how I want it. Like that. And I will want one of those, so let's go fast lane. Actually, can I build? Okay, I can't do that. Get some simple interchanges on the go. I want to connect that one with that one. Maybe best if I did some sort of road between those two. So let's get the highway up again. And we want to come all this way up here. Actually, if I did some sort of large interchange. It's trying to snap to the wrong roads. Stop snapping to those roads, damn it. It would be great if I could just get this here without snapping. No, it's not going to let me, so what I'll do is I'll just bring a highway around to here, or around to here maybe. Yeah, we'll stop it there, create the simple interchange. Also, let's get the highway from here around to there. Join that up, and then we get some expressways I'm going to go. Roads, expressways. Join up, damn you! Curve round to there. Oh yes, I knew what I was going to do now. Let's bring it down here and bring this around here and then into there like that. And then I can join that up to there. I don't really want to join that up so closely, but it looks like I'm going to have to, unless I'm able to kind of bring that around. Right, what I'll do the old trick of getting a small farm road on the go, demolish the last little section there and demolish the farm road, saving city, and then we get the expressway on the way again, on the go again, and let's just build it there for now, then build a curved road. Let's see if we can get out of here and potentially that's more like it. Join those up like that. Beautiful. And we could do a joining this up to here. Yes, you will go. Good. Good job. Right. Let's also demolish these 3 houses because they're no longer connected to things. Okay, so now we need to get this linked up to there. So we've got some expressways. And we'll curve that around and we'll bring it up here and connect it to there. And that is how you do it, baby. Quite impressed with that so far. So far, so good. That should sort out quite a lot of the transport issues in that area. What I need is for another... Right, so let's continue with the fast lane. I could do with some sort of large interchange going the other way. Actually, going both ways would be good. If I could do a large interchange here and then one in the other direction. In the other direction, I said. Come on, you can do it. Spin around a little bit more. Won't let me. There we go. That's what I want. I'm going to have to get rid of these houses first. What is this? That's a school. That's a school. Who needs schools? So, transportation, fast lanes, large interchange. So let's get this going in this direction. Yes, that's perfect. And if I build it there, oh come on, I'm going to have to demolish some of these buildings over here, aren't I? In fact, I'm going to have to level. Unfortunately, going to have to level all that. Didn't want to do that, but it's a necessary evil for me to improve my infrastructure. Right, very large interchange. Right, now we can. There we go. Although I'll probably do this now. And now I can build the highways. Link those up. Link those up. What I'll do is I'll get another clover here. And this will be my final clover. Kind of like the final countdown, but not quite as cool. And this will basically be here to unlink with simple changes. Simple interchange, there you go. And highway from there to there. And that's looking good, and also this one over here to there, and a simple interchange there as well. So then we'll link these up with the roads, expressways. Always curve them round. So there's one there. Going to have to get rid of that building. I'll get rid of these buildings as well. Not quite sure what they were, but I'm sure they weren't important. Expressways, 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 expressways. Curved. Like that, and like that. That is looking like a much nicer set of roads for my infrastructure. Okay. What the hell is this? Have I got the wrong sort of interchange here? Did I want a very large? No, because that gives me an expressway. Okay. I think this is an avenue. It is. So let's just do the large luxurious avenue thing and shove that there. Get this large luxurious avenue. And I think I'll bring this around, or should I bring it to there? So there's a small bridge there, which I can potentially link onto, or do I kind of go around here like this? Oh, it won't let me. Kind of try and get a curve without any sort of. Ah, yes, that's beautiful. I could fill that with houses or something. So that is how to build infrastructure. Oh yeah. Now we're looking good. More housing for unskilled workers. We're losing people, but that's probably because I just destroyed all their houses. Next thing is to bring this across the river and actually continue with it, but I think we'll leave that there for now. We need to see if we can sort some more money out, because we're starting to hemorrhage a bit of money. We need more unskilled work. We need more skilled workers. And we need more executives. We don't need more elites. Elites are fine. We can get rid of some elites. Get rid of some electricity. Get rid of some high tech. We're way down on the offices now, all of a sudden. Skilled workers. We need skilled workers. So let's sort that out. Let's get some more skilled workers on the go. Housing, skilled workers, high density, free zone. Let's go up here again. And out of here, I'm going large avenue, small avenue, so we'll do up to there. Something like that to start with. Suddenly plus 26,000. And that would have been perfect. Can I just please. Okay, that's fine. Let's do it to there then. Yes, still perfect. Not quite as perfect. Yeah, that'll do. So there's some more skilled workers for you. We could do with a few more executives as well, I do believe. So this is where my executives like to live. See if we can. That's beautiful. And we'll probably need some city services as well to sort them out. Let's speed this up a little bit. Oops. And see how they do. So we've got executives moving in there. We've got skilled workers. Are they moving in? Are they moving out? Yes, they are moving in. So we've got people moving in, which is good. Very good, in fact. So we are bringing in 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people, 5,000 people a month. Which just dropped and then started increasing again, which is weird. And oh my god, we've got high tech at 0, manufacturing at 0, heavy industries -5, but we seem to be so nearly equal on the whole token thing. This could be the first time in history that this has happened. And now that we've actually sorted out these roads, we are doing extremely well. This road and this road are a bit painful, so we may replace these a bit with some highways. I'll tell you what we can do to increase these is, if I just get rid of, where's my bulldozer? Saving city. If I just get rid of this, that'll increase the flow thing, the throughput flow stuff in that road there, whatever you call it. And if I have a look at the traffic again, it's still orange, but now we don't have a big chunk of red and then a small chunk of orange. The main highway, oh god, that's a horrible little bit of road. The main highway is already yellow, so it's already kind of semi-maxed out in that sense. Not a lot that we can do about it though. And this road here is, I mean, this is, what is this? These are large refineries. I have a suspicion this is our low density though. It doesn't tell me. Why doesn't it tell me? Is there some sort of overlay I can use? Toggle layer bar. Population. Satisfaction. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's have a quick look at the satisfaction. General satisfaction. There's some yellows over there. All the unskilled workers are more than content. Some reds over here. What? Why do you hate me so much? This is for elites, but elites hate everyone, so that's fine. Economy satisfaction. No, wait. Satisfaction for public services. No, that's not what I wanted. Right, health services. Everyone's green, apart from a few people over here. But you guys are doing very well. Oh, this could do with maybe a clinic over there. Education. Everyone is definitely green. Yes, there's no need to ever build another school. Security. Oh, we're fledging a little bit on the security side of things, but all in all, we're pretty secure. Fire. Oh, hello. We need fire. Well, we don't need fire. We need to avoid fire. But if we build, so we need some fire rescue services over there. Shops, everyone's happy with, and leisure services. Not so happy with leisure services. They're quite content over here, but we could do some on the extremes, some for the unskilled workers and some up here. So I think we need to build some sort of little area over here with fire and leisure. So let's do very quick city services, fire rescue, fire station over here. Let's build that. That'll help you guys. And where else could I do a fire station? They seem like they want another fire station. I've got over 100,000 in a month now. This is amazing. Let's build a fire station over here. And then we go on to environment. Now environment, they tend to hate the environment, so let's build a couple of parks. Let's build one there. Let's build one up here by these guys, because they don't like me very much at all. I can't build you a park because I've built you on a mountain. I apologise for building you on a mountain. There you go, you can have a couple of parks there. Tell you what, I'm going to give you two since I neglected you so much. Is there anywhere I can build a park over here? No. I could build one in the middle of nowhere, but that wouldn't help anyone. Let's build another one there. Build a one in there, maybe? I know the unskilled workers don't really use parks. They're too common for parks. Leisure is next. And that comes under commerce and leisure. And let's just build a small kind of leisure area here. So let's go for tennis courts, let's get a skate park, let's get a heliport, okay, let's get a paintball. Oh, okay, apparently you don't like me. Let's try it over. You know what, let's just build a road. Curved road, out of the city. Run away. And commerce, leisure, and let's try that again. One of you, heliport, indoor golf, paintball, swimming pool, go-karting, a bowling alley, and a basketball court. Oh yeah, you can't be complaining about leisure anymore. On the other side, we're going to do culture. You have a sports museum, a Ferris wheel, a theatre, something else, a landmark, a multiplex, that doesn't even make sense, a science museum, a museum of Indian art, a museum of Oriental art, another science museum. I don't need the second science museum. Library of The Hague, we don't need one of them. You need nearly 3 million citizens to get a national Saria, apparently. Well, whatever that is. But they will, you know, if you complain about leisure saturation low, why? I tell you what about a couple of parks as well? If I build, how about I build a little small avenue out of here, oops, out of here to there, say, and then curve it around to there. Okay, not yet. So if I do it to there, and then curve you kind of to there, and then into there, like that. And then I build another one that kind of goes in the same vein, but curves around to there. And then let's go and get some environment, some nice parks. One there, and a nice one there. Can't build one there. We've got 2 parks there now, so you cannot possibly want to complain about leisure. Still with the leisure issues. Oh, I'm losing money suddenly. This city is so temperamental. What else can I do to help with the leisure? There is nothing else I can do to help with the leisure. Ooh, I wonder if, now that I've built all that, if I can build like a holiday hotel. I could build a hotel! This has to be the best hotel in the world ever, if you want to stay there. Is it going to be that? Is it going to be... It's going to have to be either the Copacabana Palace or it's going to be the San Francisco Hotel. I think the Copacabana Palace. And let's build a road to it as well. Curve. Let's do that. Nothing special, just want the Copacabana Palace there. So, where's it gone? Commerce. Leisure. No. Hotels. Holiday hotels. Quick. Oh, what's that? Copacabana Palace. Yeah! And a San Francisco. Oh, I can't do that anymore. Just because. Right, what else can we do leisure wise? Can we get a couple more things? We can't get anything else for the leisure, from the leisure perspective. Maybe a penthouse casino and a penthouse restaurant next to it. No. Anywhere. Saving City. Come on. We'll do it there. And then we will get some shops on the go as well. How about that? Commerce, retail, medium density shops. Single zone. Can't quite fit them there. And a couple of large high density shops as well. Just one or two. Dotted around. Maybe along here. No, can't fit anything along there. Okay, so how about low density shops? I can fit a few along here actually. Oh, so close. Let's put another one there. Why not? Why the hell not? A lovely little shopping district. And how about another park? Or city services park? I could put one there. Beautiful. And then let's decorate it as well. Decoration, construction site, urban plaza, marketplace, modern plaza, wooded, posh urban plaza. I think wooded. Yeah. Beautiful. I mean, I know that all my shops are now losing loads of money, but it's worth it. I'm also losing loads of money in general, actually. Why am I losing so much money? Oh look, I'm actually making money from my hotels. 20%. 20%. Let's have a quick look at our trade, see how we're doing tokens wise. So I can get rid of some more elites. Everything else is looking alright. Could do with some more officers. Could do with some more skilled workers. Oh, I've actually done the opposite with my unskilled workers now. I could do with some more of them. So let's get some more unskilled workers, skilled workers. So unskilled workers, let's get some high rises over here. We'll bring this episode to a close very soon. Yep. That'll do for unskilled workers and skilled workers. Over here, I think. Huh. Why not? Just something that'll get me. That'll do, I think. Might be able to fit in a couple of rows here as well. If I play my cards right, which I don't. Oh, so close there. Right, you. As far out as you can. There. 1 pixel, there we go. And bring that across to there. That'll do. A few more skilled workers, shove them in wherever we can really. Maybe some more over here as well. Yeah, beautiful. Right, so what have we got so much of? Nothing really. Food industry we're lacking, water we're lacking, but we can't improve those anymore without buying them in. Waste we're lacking a tiny bit, but heavy industry we're lacking a little bit extra, so other than that we're doing pretty damn well, and this new transport network has sorted us out a treat, to be honest. Got a bit of red down here. May be able to sort that out a little bit. Maybe put in another link there and bring that round to there, something like that. But you know what? This we're really turning things around recently. There was a time when we couldn't make any money really, but we're doing really well at the moment, and I think that that's something to be quite proud of. So I know full well that I've spent far too much time on this episode again, so for that I apologise, but as always I will say thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye now.